What? How? Where? Sorry, Gigi, I didn't mean to startle you. I thought we'd explore LEGO's BAM. Stands for Build-a-Minifigure.
Something exclusive to LEGO's physical retail stores. You can't even get those parts online.
And right now, as with pretty much every theme in their portfolio, the focus is on space.
I mean, come on. Is the most successful toy company in the world struggling so much that they have to lure customers to their stores to get exclusive parts? What if you don't have a store in your town? Or you aren't able to physically get to one?
I'm not a fan of this exclusivity either, and since there are no such stores in our neck of the asteroid belt, if it wasn't for a good friend we made online, we'd be unable to take advantage of these parts ourselves.
That sucks, man.
It's all thanks to Robin Hall, who's such a great guy, and he kindly offered to get the parts we were interested in since he lives close to one.
That's damn nice of him.
It certainly is. Be sure to follow him on IG, that's where he lurks most of the time. Now, LEGO changed their Build-a-Minifigure offerings every 2 to 3 months.
Sometimes even faster.
And many of the prints are actually unique to BAMs, so if there's something you're after, you've also got to contend with the limited temporal availability. And in this batch, there's 7 unique characters to choose from.
Hold on. Most of those don't actually have a space focus.
Well observed. There's a cowboy, a police officer, a construction worker, and a musician. But there are also 3 astronauts.
Hang on just a second. 2 of those spacesuits are from currently available space sets. You call that exclusive?
Well, not those, obviously. In fact, you can also get those via LEGO's online Pick-a-Brit store right now. But there's an exclusive uniform and a unique breastplate in the batch, which is what we're interested in here. Now, this outfit is totally unique. It doesn't even bear any relation to the current batch of space uniforms, nor the ones they released in 2022. As you can see, it's mostly white with 1 black arm, with a distinctive red and white diagonal pattern for the torso.
That reminds me of something.
I'm not surprised it does. This colored diagonal stripe was the hallmark of the Futuron spacesuits from the late 80s.
And from the first wave of Space Police, which came right after. You know, Futuron doesn't get as much nostalgia love as the first LEGO spacemen do.
Which is a shame. I mean, yes, of course, the first space uniforms were pretty iconic, but at the end of the day, it's just a giant logo plastered on the chest. With Futuron, LEGO tried to create a more visually interesting design.
That giant zipper always reminded me of the Space 1999 uniforms.
That zipper sure was unmistakable, but that show's uniforms were much more desaturated. Now, here, after decades of absence, we finally have something I would personally call a Neo-Futuron outfit. Gone is the giant zipper.
Shame.
But the distinctive diagonal design is still prominently there, with a few more detailed lines thrown in for good measure. And, of course, the classic space logo nestled on the right. It's a nice, unique look that will go well with our collection of other space uniforms.
You've got to wonder why that torso exists, though. Could it be LEGO were planning on making a celebratory Futuron set, like they've done with other vintage space themes recently, only it didn't work out for some reason, so they just released the new prints they made through their Build-a-Minifigure section?
I guess we'll never know for sure, Mouse.
And what about that breastplate?
I'm getting to that.
Seems to me you're only interested in it because it's got a classic space logo on it.
Well, you're not wrong. But for me, it's there to rectify a mistake LEGO made a couple of years ago.
What mistake? It's clearly meant for the current crop of outfits. It's even advertised with one of them.
Well, the beauty of LEGO, as you know, is you can effortlessly mix and match. Now, if you check on the excellent space uniforms they made back in 2022, one had a serious omission. Oh yeah, it was the spacesuit. Aside from its life support device on the back, you couldn't find a classic space logo on it anywhere.
Wasn't that because it was based on the spacesuits from the forthcoming NASA Artemis moon missions?
Definitely. But that didn't stop all the other outfits from having that distinctive classic space logo. Now, if you take that unique 2024 BAM breastplate and put it on the 2022 spacesuit, that design error is now rectified. Oh, I agree, it looks so much better. And you can still put the curved print piece at the back used to represent the life support system, only now it doesn't stick out as much as the original concept, making for a sleeker, more compact device. So there you have it. 2 new additions to our collection.
Thanks to our LEGO BAM guy.
That's right. If you fancy space outfits, get to your local LEGO store.
And failing that, Get yourself a robin.
And don't forget, you can only get these for a limited time. Do tell us what you think of them.
And the band concept in general.
And we'll see you.
How are you going to make use of them?
I've got plans.